So, what's more profitable for product managers and tech professionals, technology professionals to develop as a side hustle? Is it selling coaching or is it selling consulting? I get this question actually a lot. Like, should I go B2C or should I go B2B? So, let's go ahead and talk about like what's the difference between B2B and B2C and how there's actually going to be some overlap. So, if you're a product manager, you're a technology professional, um, you can either sell your knowledge. It's largely this channel is dedicated to selling knowledge, either at a B2C level, which is like people want a career transition. You're dealing with an individual. People want to go ahead and buy a course from you. You're dealing with an individual. People want to go ahead and purchase a digital asset. Like let's just say these are the top 20 ChatGPT prompts, right? People want to go ahead and people are trying to buy that knowledge from you. But largely, though, you're selling it at a B2C side. You're selling to somebody that's not a business. When you're selling B2B, this is actually like you're talking to startup founders, you're talking to maybe people that are working at a VC, people that are investors. Maybe you're even like training up like a product management team or you're training up a team. At the end of the day, the company's cutting the check. The common misconception is that that businesses pay more. They do, but they also take a lot longer to make a decision. People that are B2C, like people that want your career coaching or people that want to buy your online course, the transaction size, no doubt, unless you're really good like myself, I'm not trying to brag, it's the truth, is going to transact usually faster, but they can't shell out the kind of money that B2B can do. But I'm gonna let you rest easy because like I want to keep these videos as short as possible. Either way, the solution to both problems is pretty much the same. When you're selling B2C, let's just say like I'm gonna show you how to make this career transition, or I'm gonna show you how to go ahead and upskill. And what they really want, B2C always just think this. They want to feel connected with the community. You're selling connection because people are going to say like, oh, I can help you become a product manager, or I can go out there and help you transition into this particular career field, or I can help you get promoted, or like you're a product manager going to mobile product management, or you're a product manager and you're trying to get into the crypto space, or you're a product manager trying to get into the AI space, or you're a product manager trying to get into a fintech space, right? The truth of the matter is like what they need to do is sell connection. Is like they want to be connected with other people. They want to do this with other people. They want to be with other people. They need that connection. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because you're going to have this conversation when you sell them. You want the money in their pocket to go into your pocket. So you can go out there and buy shit you want to buy. Live the life you want to live. Go to the places you want to go to. It offers you freedom and you want their money. And I want you to get their money too, which is why you need to join my boss school so you can go out there and meet other like-minded, greedy individuals like yourself, right? But the conversation that I see that's happening a lot when I consult other boot camps is like, we have this knowledge to help you get better at your job. We have this knowledge to help you get this particular job. I don't trust you. Let us show you the proof. We've done it for all these other people. Well, I don't see any of these people that look like me. Oh yeah, okay, so we maybe they didn't find it. So these people, they're kind of similar to your background, but none of them is exactly like me. I mean, but nobody's exactly like you, right? And they're like, yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna work out for me. I don't know if I have enough time. The conversation always comes down to why they're not paying up. Is the reason why they're not paying up is because they don't believe in themselves. It's like here's the reality that they're not telling you. They failed at a lot of shit in life. They did not finish a lot of shit in life. They obviously completed some because they made it to the call with you. But they know they don't really have the grit to carry through. They've given up a lot. They're quitters. Some of these people are 8th-degree black belts and failing. So you got to go ahead and create a fail-proof system. And the way you provide a fail-proof system is by providing them with a community. That community is called school. Because people, like, if I'm going to go out there and I have this workout plan, it's the new year, everybody's thinking about getting a new body. People would let themselves disappoint themselves before they disappoint somebody else. This is why CrossFit works, because you're selling the community. As long as you keep showing up to CrossFit, you will eventually get the body that you want, because you are surrounded by a different group of individuals that have similar goals to you. And ultimately, you will go ahead and you will confine, because it's just like when you're doing everything by yourself, it's like, oh yeah, you don't maintain your diet because all your friends are not doing their diet. You know, you find it hard to not drink because your friends drink. You find it all because, like, you know, beyond you working out, there's all these other bad habits and you're surrounded by all these other bad people. So you need to be in that community with all these other people, right? So if you want to go out there and pull cash from people and you want to do it from a coaching standpoint, you definitely want to go ahead and actually provide them with more community, because the value proposition does come from the community that they're a part of. This is why MBA programs, I don't think anybody's that naive to think these three things. Number one, you don't need to drop $100,000, $200,000 at an Ivy League school or premier school to learn accounting or corporate finance. You can do that right now off of YouTube. I don't think anybody's naive enough to think that just because you have those three letters that it's going to guarantee a job, right? I don't think that there's anybody that feels like they're legitimately going to go ahead and learn anything in there. But despite the fact that they're paying for knowledge at a freaking, I don't know, 20,000% markup, despite the fact that they know they're largely not going to get a guaranteed job placement or any type of real career support, despite the fact that they don't think that they're actually going to really learn anything, they are completely ready, willing, and able to go out there and pull out a student loan and get themselves into debt, not even work for about a year or two. You want to know why? Because of the community. When you sell the community, you almost always win. You want to know why? Because nobody can bet against your community, because the community is going to go ahead and get the conversion. Because now it's just like, come and just be friends with all these people. It's like, oh shit, yeah, I want to do that. Granted, you also got to go out there and provide results, right? Now, when you're selling B2B, you're selling bandwidth. I get so many people that call me and they're like, yo, Rich, we've helped these coaches and course creators and these consultants, we've helped them blow up their Instagram. You know, we can help you like do this. We can help you do that. We can help you blow up your YouTube. We can help you blow up your TikTok. We can help you get more calls. We can run your ads for you. We can write your email newsletters for you. You want to know why at the B2B level people say no to you, even though that they're, you know, they're charging a higher price tag? I'll tell you exactly why. Is because when you're selling B2B, you're selling bandwidth. They don't need, when you're a business owner, you're not looking to feel more connected. You're looking to get your time and your space back. Most of these little agencies that do that shit, you want to know why I don't believe them? Because I paid for them before in the past, and they always leave me holding on to my you know what and just hanging. I'm just literally looking at the sky, waiting for a bird to take a shit in my mouth, because I get absolutely no support post onboarding. It's just a fact. That's actually why I'm saying no to them, and it's because even the people that I didn't think was going to burn me still ended up burning me. You want to know why? Because standard high ticket offers are about like $15,000 to $20,000. But there's still the amount of people that it takes to onboard a client still doesn't leave them with enough margin. So they're constantly dedicating more resources looking for the next client. If you want to close more high ticket people at a B2B level, what you need to do is two things. Provide them with more clarity as to the step-by-step procedure. Don't tell them, show them. You're going to get access to this, then this, then this, then this, and give them a timeline. Because what almost always ends up happening is these owners, they have to end up driving the process themselves. And I know for a fact that people were different. I don't fucking believe you, because I've been fucked too many times. And I don't believe it. I just don't fucking believe it. You know, and it's the truth. You're not being, $15,000 sounds like a lot, but when you got to split it up with the, you know, 8-10 cockroaches and you're paying for all this software, it just doesn't, there's just not enough pizza to go around the table. Okay, so you need to provide me with clarity and transparency as to what the step-by-step process is. I need a timeline to know exactly what needs to get done, and then I need as much of that service done for me as possible, which is like, this is what we're gonna do. I had somebody try to go ahead and honestly, they try to replace my admissions team on 100% commission. I ended up driving all that myself. I had somebody do my YouTube for me, and it's a very prominent person that's actually worked with a lot of people as YouTube. I ended up driving that whole process myself. I had somebody do a LinkedIn outreach campaign for me, driving that process myself. You know why business owners hate that shit, especially in the high ticket space? I'll tell you exactly why they hate it. Because it forces me to take my bandwidth off of projects that I'm working on right now, and you're gonna argue with me that, yeah, YouTube's of course important. I just wired over 15 G's cash money to you. But now I got to take bandwidth off of those priorities, and I got to put it on whatever it is that you're selling so you can go back to feeding yourself. I mean, you selfish piece of shit, you ought to be ashamed. So like, yeah, rightfully so. People are pissed off. So if you want to print cash, coach, they both have challenges, right? But where do you go ahead and derive a lot of the trust from is by showing them, not telling them. This is why almost all my Loom videos, I'm like, how to write a resume. I'm showing them how to write the resume, literally step by step. I just dropped a video showing somebody how to launch their YouTube step by step. People want to see it because they're going to go ahead and interpret, if the free shit's looking this good, the paid shit must be way better, which is the truth. Which is the truth. Right? You would buy into it too. That's why I drop so much content, is because, like, when I work with my consulting clients, at the high ticket level, they're like, yo, I've been watching you for a while and I really loved your shit. I really like the way that you tell it as it is. And yeah, I like totally resonate with your story and stuff. I'm showing them step by step. And then at the back end of it, it's like, okay, but I don't got the time to go out there and do it. So you're gonna have a little VA or somebody go out there and help you on the back end. But the solutions to this is two things: YouTube plus school. YouTube plus school. Number one is get them to create the content so you're attracting those people in, and then mobilize them into a school community so they actually feel some sort of connection with you. And then from there, if you want to just keep them on school, you can, or if you want to convert them off to high ticket, you could. The better thing for you to do, if you are a course owner, if you are a course creator, if you're an online coach, if you're in this space of selling high ticket, which is health, wealth, relationships, and careers, hit me up. My team can basically go ahead and do this shit for you, because we're doing this shit already for ourselves. Largely, though, I don't really record these videos to go out there and actually, try to get more clients. I'm actually trying to memorize this stuff myself, because I'm training the next batch of what I call fractional heads of revenue to go out there and help other people in the high ticket space out. Because if you're in this space, you're already getting ads like, hey, attention, like, coaches, consultants, and agency owners, do you want to go ahead? It's like, nobody believes your bullshit, bro. Maybe back in 2019 when the space wasn't as saturated, but in 2025, who you trying to fool? Dude, you ain't fooling nobody. Even when it does work, the process, if you make it too difficult, if you eat this and you do this, you get this result. But if it's too uncomfortable, people just don't want to do it. It's just a fact. and here's the thing too, and I'm totally guilty of it. And sometimes I get annoyed too, as like, the vast majority of the people, the vast majority of the revenue out there, people only getting lazier. When I started my product management program in 2017, they were the biggest rock stars, did everything we asked them to do. It was everything. 2018, like, the quality of the people get progressively lower, because there's always going to be more people that are more difficult to convert, that are lower quality people, than there are higher quality people, and you got to figure out a way to work with the people that are lazier, or the people that have the more doubt, bigger doubt, and the more imposter syndrome, because that's where the real money is at. And if you have your processes that tip top, like, think about it this way, whether it's a B2C or B2B, if you actually created a plan, like it was for your younger brother or sister, it had to be fail-proof, bulletproof to the T, where it was guaranteed success. I don't really, like, you're guaranteed to go out there and make money, and that's what we offer here. Maybe it's an Asian thing, but that's what we do. But anyways, hope everybody is staying safe. At the time of the recording of this video, if you're out there in LA, I absolutely 100% feel free. I was born and raised in LA. My parents are still there. If there's anything that I can go out there and do, I don't think that there's much, because, there's already like firefighters from, I think, like multiple states, and even from Mexico, that's on site right now. It's absolutely tragic what's going on in that city. Total mismanagement from the local, state level. Horrible, just horrible. But Yeah. Subscribe if you found any value in this video. As always, I'm creating these videos to go out there and actually help myself remember this, but because I learned all this stuff myself and reading a lot of books, largely I attribute most of my knowledge to Alex Hormozy, the great Alex Hormozy. But without anything else, is like give people more clarity. B2C, what is it? Recap. B2C, they want more connection, sell the community. B2B, they want more bandwidth. Provide them with more transparency in the process. Give them a clear timeline for execution. And then at the end of it, provide them with support at every level that they need so that you're removing as much of it as possible. In order for you to make those margins, you're going to probably have to hire overseas VAs to get a little bit more bandwidth.